What is up, everyone? I'm AsgardsChamp. Welcome to episode 13 of my playthrough of the Banner Saga. Just before we get into it, guys, as always, links down in the description to my social media, Twitter and Instagram. If you want to give me a follow over there, that's always greatly appreciated. As well as that, if you enjoy this episode, make sure you hit that like button. Leave any comments for tips or feedback or anything else that you'd like to mention in the comments down below. And if you haven't already, please consider hitting that subscribe button if you're enjoying this content. Helps me out, and you'll get notified whenever I post a new video. So, onto this episode then. So we made it to Sigahome, but found that it was all underwater, or at least part of it was, and the people are not too happy that we're here. I think the lady that we were waiting for, the friend of our wizard, or mender, should I say, isn't here, so let's see what he's got to say for himself about that. So you're really worried about it, aren't you? Juno, that's her name, sorry. Yeah, so what? Oh, Juno? Word doesn't begin to describe it. If she doesn't find us here, or something has happened to her. Are you sure what you saw was real? It could have been a dream, or I don't know, you were pretty exhausted. I don't know, to be honest. I'm not sure anymore. Everything's a blur. Don't tell the others I said that. I have to hope it wasn't just a dream. Okay, it's the first time we've actually had a proper chance to talk to this guy, so yeah, what's it like to be a mender? Being a mender, I guess I never really thought about it like that. It's just a part of me. They knew very young that I would join the order. Born into it, you could say. My mother and father are both menders. The guild is for lots of people now, builders and healers. Do they all pull lightning out of the sky? No, that's not normal. It's one of the reasons I know Juno. She's one of the council. She helps me control things like this, so we don't end up scaring people. How exactly does weaving work anyway? So, well, the hardest part is actually seeing the threads. Everything is part of the tapestry. It's made of threads woven together. If you can see the threads, you can manipulate them. I don't know how to explain it, really. It's like trying to play a harp with invisible strings. Look at my staff, for example. Some menders carve intricate patterns into the wood to help them remember the shapes of, like I said, hard to explain. So why is Bella still following us? I saw Grofheim as it burned. Even gets a faraway look in his eyes. Sunder blew through it like a tempest. The valve fell in the thousands. Most of the Sunder left the city and headed south. Who knows where they are now? They might be destroyed. They might be destroying every town they come to, or heading towards Aberrang. Bellow stayed in Grofheim, just for the sport of it, I think. As we fled to Einatoft, I thought he must want to wipe the Val off the map completely. But then he came after us. Maybe he knew Ivor was the one who killed Rates. Maybe. Let's just make sure he doesn't catch up. You think this is the end times? I don't know what to think. I wish I could give you a better answer. Even if we escape the dredge, the serpent said a darkness was covering the world. I don't know how long that will take, or what it even means. I'm just trying to solve one problem at a time. The Menders are in Aberrang. If we can find ships and make it to the capital, we might have a chance. Won't take any more of your time. No, it's okay, Rook. I appreciate the talk. It's good to stay grounded. I spent all day worrying about serpents and Sunder. I think a lot of people are intimidated, or scared maybe, of me. Don't worry, it's nothing new. I'm used to it. Maybe sometime we can talk about things that don't include the word ending. Oh, world ending, should I say. Cool. Alright then, so we've only got 4 days of supplies. We've got a little bit of renown. I think we should head to the market. So renown, 1 renown gets 3. I don't know if that's a lot or not. I can't remember, to be honest. If we, let's say, spend... Well, how much is the maximum we can spend here? There's 84 in total available. But I would like to save maybe 10. Really, just so that we can level someone up as well. There's all these cool things that I can buy as well, and I just don't have enough. Don't have enough. I guess we've got... Alright, so we've got 14 days worth of food there. Maybe we can drop this down to 10. Maybe we keep 20 renown, right? And then we can maybe buy something else. So that's 1 armor. That's +3 to willpower. It's not a bad one for our mender to have. It's +1 to armor as well. Maybe we do that. Give ourselves 9 days worth of food. I don't know if this is a good idea though. Buy this. I don't even know who I'd give it to be honest. Oh dear. No. Okay, let's go back up to 10 days worth of food. Yeah, 20 renown. And let's see who we can even level up as well, because that matters too. Because if there's certain people we can't level up, then we might as well just buy more supplies. So I think 20 renown will get us either or Rook leveled up. Or Roulette. Or Crummer. So quite a few of them. Oddly, if we can't level up. Now, I wonder if it's worth us actually promoting Crummer here. That's what, 10? And then I don't think we'll have enough renown to upgrade anyone else. So then the other option we have is if we maybe give it to Rook. I think it costs 15. Yep. Then use the other 5 supplies on leveling on supplies. Sorry, use the other 5 renown on supplies. We'll get him up to level 4. Nid's fairly new, so obviously she needs to make some kills yet. I think kind of either been at level 4. Yeah, I don't think we need to really spend, because I mean I could spend 20 and upgrade him to level 5. So it's either a case of making Rook like, you know, a bit of a beast basically, or getting Crummer up to scratch. But Crummer's quite good anyway, to be fair. Like he never really does badly. So you know, let's give it to Rook. Yeah, let's do it. Because there's 2 more points. Where do we want to put those? Where breaking is a good one, but don't use 2 willpower is also good. Only got 4 willpower though. But I mean, if we can only spend 1, I mean that's something we could do. We could spend 2, but he has a bit more willpower. Or we put points into armor. You know what, no, let's not do that. Let's actually give him the willpower and the ability to spend a little bit more as well. I think that's important. Now, in terms of items, I don't think there's anything else I can give him. Plus, this has become quite useful for him actually over time, so let's keep him with that. Right then, and with the remaining 5, go back to the market, I think. And yeah, I guess we could buy the padded undercoat. Someone will make use of it, I think. Maybe even Nid, actually, because she went down really easily last time. Guess we need to put Oddlift back in here as well. She's got an item, so yeah, maybe we give the padded coat to Nid. Gives her 1 more armor. Which surely can't ever be a bad thing. One of our archers. Cool. Right then. Well, let's see what's next to do. We don't need to rest anyone. Is it just leaving? Is that the only thing we can do now? I think so. I don't see anything else that we can do. No. Okay, well, in that case, let's leave. So, Rook, wait, please, Erin begs. She said she'd be here. We need her. You can tell he's terrified of leaving, as though he'd be giving up on Juno. I'm sure she'll catch up with us. She's not coming. Okay, just a little bit longer. I think we wait a little bit longer. Tell Erin to stick it out a little longer, but you're not certain how long you're willing to wait yourself. Everyday loss becomes more precarious. That didn't really do anything, did it? Yeah, let's say I'm sure she'll catch us up. Let's see where that takes us. Evan looks out across the lake with a 1,000-mile stare. He says nothing. We've got problems, says Ivor. The whole place is flooded. We could try to walk the muddy parts, but it'll be slow going. We could try to float the caravan over the lake, but we might tip or get stuck. Or we could just go around the whole thing. But no idea how long that'll take. What do you think? Okay. I don't really like the idea of us floating it over, because if anything goes wrong, then we're going to lose supplies, I'm assuming. And people, too, actually, for that matter. Pay some locals to help. I don't really have anything to pay them with. Do sort of round the flooding. Probably not a bad shout either, but that probably leaves us pretty vulnerable to the dredge that are following us. Maybe they'll catch us up if we do that. Let's see if we can pay the locals. I don't know what we'll be paying them with, but let's see. The locals become a lot more helpful when you swallow your pride and start offering food for help crossing the river. They give you small fishing boats to borrow and show you the area with the best chance of making it across. You hope you'll look holes out as you launch from the shore. Okay, so I've given them supplies, I think. Despite, or you suspect, because of your vigilance, the locals from Sigerholm don't try anything underhanded as they take you in their small boats to the other side of the lake over several trips. You leave them with a generous amount of food and they row back to their town. You hope it's worth it to buy some space from Belua, who will have to drag his armies through the mud on foot. Okay, we didn't lose too much supplies. We still had 10, I think I saw, just before the end. Yeah. Morale's improved as well. Nice, that was the right choice then by the look of it. Just getting 10 renown as well. I'm actually going to make camp because We might as well level up Crummer. I think it's worth it. We seem to have 10 days of supplies seems to be enough to last us most places we go. Yeah, let's do it. Nice, and then I think we'll put his points. Could just put them both into strength and make him an absolute tank. Or one into. What I was thinking is one into strength. An armor breaker 4 would also be nice. You know what? Let's do that. Let's put his armor break up, then he can just go around smashing armor off people. Only 2 more kills and he'll level up again as well. Awesome. Now that he's level 3, he doesn't have an item, but we do have this one spare. What does that do? Strength resist, is it? Let's give him it. Oh, can I give him it? He is level 3 now, right? There we go. I wasn't dragging it properly. Cool. Alright then. Well, that's good. We've got a level 5 item here as well. Dunder's Hands. +3 strength, I guess. Give that to someone when they get to level 5. We do have Avind already, but he's already got an item. Gives him 20 dodge strength, +2 strength as well. You know, actually that's not as good, is it? Or is it? He doesn't really need strength as such because he really sits back and uses his spells, so I'm not too worried about that one. I'll be fine. Cool. Let's get going then. Still got good morale, so that's alright, I think. I don't like that little bit of music, and I don't like that we're not going to be able to see anything when we go into this little bit of forest here. So mother screams, flood the caravan, her daughter lies dead in a tent. We all know who did this, she spits, staring directly at the woman she scuffled with previously. Oh, actually, yeah, I seem to remember there was an event, wasn't there, last time where 2 women were fighting. Murder over a marriage in these times, something must be done. The accused woman remains silent. Leave it to a vote, try to discourage further violence, investigate the death, or banish the accused and her daughter. I think we investigate the death. A healer joins you in inspecting the young girl's corpse. An old infection, says the healer. No punctures, no choking, no poison. She died of disease. You report the news to the caravan. The mother admits that she had always known her daughter was ill, and everyone moves on. Well, nice of you to try and take advantage of that situation and blame the little lady for it. That big tree swing. Hopefully nothing more sinister than that. Morale's declining again. We've still got 7 days worth of supplies though, so we're doing alright, I think. I think if morale drops one more time... Actually, we're going to get to a camp here, so I'll wait. Up ahead, a scout shouts. Some giant hall, but it's empty. You approach the structure, but recognise none of the markings. The walls seem unsteady at best. Finally, sleeping beneath a roof you over here, several families begin unpacking. Sleep in comfort tonight, keep everyone back until you're certain it's safe. It was abandoned for a reason, leave it. Look for clues about why it was abandoned. Yeah, I think that's probably the safest bet. Whoever left here may have had good reason, you tell the caravan, but after a few tiring hours of searching for clues, you have no answers. Frustration of the wasted time is apparent on the clansmen's faces. Yeah, why not? Let's take a risk, let's sleep in it. So cheers erupt as people flood into the building. A Val leans against a supporting pillar. It cracks and brings down a portion of the massive roof, crushing a number of clansmen beneath it. Sadly, the rubble is too deep to recover their bodies and you'll leave the building behind with regret. Wonderful. How many clansmen did we leave there? Didn't actually, did it show how many we lost? I didn't see it if it did. Looks like another little settlement here. Do we even know where we're heading now? I mean, we're waiting for Juno, I guess. Cool, so the villagers here are completely oblivious to the destruction that's coming. All we've seen is some dark figures far off, they tell you. Aside from a few young families, they're reluctant to pick up their things and join you. Okay, so we gained a few clansmen there. I guess we don't have anything to do really here other than rest, maybe. Just to get morale back up. I think maybe we'll rest for 2 days. Yeah, get up to good. Leaves us with only 4 days of supplies, but not much I can really do about that, I don't think. We need to get into a fight or something. Get some more renown. Yeah, because I think if that drops, we'll start losing clansmen. But anyway, let's see. Yeah, we seem to be in a very different landscape here. It's all very flat. Is that another godstone up ahead? Several women are talking expressively at the young girl found nearly frozen to death, now called Outfroster. Interesting. The quiet child's face expresses quiet terror, aggressively jabbing at the dirt with his stick, with which she clearly used to draw on the ground. To study the drawings, we don't need to panic, keep her from making a scene. By talking to her, I'll leave the child alone. I'm a bit confused here as to what's going on. Have we just found someone nearly frozen to death? Is that it? Let's try to talk to her. You're safe, Outfroster, you say, looking into the girl's blue eyes. She calms a bit before stepping towards you. Using her stick to point at the deep gouges in the ground she previously made, she whimpers, edge, edge, edge. Doesn't mean anything to you, but you feel like you connected with her a little bit. Cool. Improved morale is always a good thing. As is a godstone. Usually some sort of event takes place. Outfroster, the young girl who joined your caravan after being found nearly frozen, suddenly stands still, refusing to move. She points off to the side of the trail and stares, her eyes full of fear. This again, remarks one of the clansmen nearby. Ignore and move on. Show me. Stop the caravan and find an alternate route. Send scouts ahead to check just in case. Let's say show me. She nods and slowly draws a tent. Edge, she says, pointing to the tent again and then off to the trail. Your confusion prompts her to draw another symbol on the tent, one you've seen before on dredge armour. Okay. We can either ignore or move on, stop the caravan and find an alternate route, lead a full party to ambush what you suspect might be dredge, or send scouts ahead to check just in case. You know what, let's lead a full party. I need a fight, I need the renown. Quietly, you warn the fighters. Outfroster's fear is well founded. Beyond a short ridge lies a large dredge encampment. You have your warriors encircle the camp, breathe deeply in charge. In the aftermath of the assault, you take stock of your fighters. Nobody lost, and not a dredge left alive. You leave their bodies as a warning to anyone others who would follow behind you and return to camp in good spirits. Good. Did I get any renown? No. That was what I was after, to be honest, but never mind. Still the right decision, I think. Yeah, only got 1 day of supplies left, so no more stopping, I don't think, until we get more. Looks like another godstone. One less well kept by the looks of it. Got a big tree growing from it. Although this god looks really cool. He's dressed for war. The imposing godstone of Bjorulf approaches. Severe visage makes it feel like he's watching you even now. The caravan spreads out, happy to be free of the confining forest and in open fields. In fact, in honour of Bjorulf, some of the caravan crack kegs of mead and wine before anyone can stop them. To the only god that matters they shout, everyone drinks, and you're glad for the merriment that has swept over the caravan. Expect the godstone. I just clicked and didn't even mean to then. That's really annoying. I wanted to inspect the godstone. I always misclick when I'm playing this game. That's really frustrating. Anyway, so you're openly mocked for suggesting that everyone get ready to walk some more. Still, it's not long before they've had their fun and you're back on the road. The caravan seems in great mood despite everything that's happened. Brilliant, but I really wanted some supplies. Never mind. I feel like if I'd have inspected it, I might have got something. Well, we are probably going to start losing people soon. 1 more day and we're done. Although there's a little encampment coming up. Rainivik. Okay, so stop. A resolute voice calls from somewhere in front of you. The surrounding terrain comes alive with armed figures surrounding the caravan. No need for bloodshed, the leader says. Leave a couple wagons and pretend you've never even stopped here. How about you leave what you've got instead, inform them about the coming dredge, do what they ask, or attack. You know what, how about you leave what you've got instead, because we need the food. No, you don't need it. We don't even got anything to give you. The counter-offer takes the leader by surprise for a moment. We don't have time for this nonsense. This is Oddleif, loosing an arrow before anyone can react, and the brigand leader falls over in a spray of blood. Nice. Something sinister in the wake room laughs about this. A turn of events convinces the rest of the brigands to give up on their errand and beat a hasty retreat. I like your girl, Rook, he says, to which Oddleif gives him a dirty look. He's a bit of a beast, isn't he? Still didn't get any supplies for it, though.
Rainvik is more of a smattering of farmhouses than a proper town. Though judging by stray dredge stalking through empty fields, it is barely even that anymore.
Alright. Interesting. So Reinovit comes and goes as a long series of farmhouses abandoned and crawling with dredge. The farmers have probably already fled to Bosgard. You try to hurry past, but you're eventually spotted, and dredge start ambling in your direction. What is that? Points out Oddleaf, up near one of the longhouses. In the distance, a large person, clothes seemingly covered in blood, is cursing loudly and stumbling about. He staggers into a longhouse laughing. The dredge heading in your direction turn back, roaring, and begin to pound on the longhouse door. They seem to be holding a grudge against this particular person. You doubt the door will hold for very long. Let's rush to help. Against my better judgment, we should probably do something, you say. The others agree, even though it means putting them all at risk. As you quietly approach, the dredge have managed to splinter the door and break through. Ooh, nice, it's a Val. So hey, shouts the Val wearing all red. Shouts a Val wearing all red, standing on the other side of the dredge. Came all the way up here just for me. He seems unconcerned about the dredge as he hoists his enormous sword. Oh, I just gained an item there. Scarlet Feather? Oh, nice, it's because we've it's attached to this guy. So what's his name? Sigbjorn? Cool, well let's take Sigbjorn. We'll actually... Oops, yep, cancel that. We'll take, obviously, Rook. I think we'll take Alette. Do we want to take Oddleaf? She needs, what, 3 more kills? She never gets any. Nid needs 5. Does Nid need 5 kills? That's a bit frustrating. Okay. Let's take Oddleaf. Definitely want Eyvind. We want Ivor. We're not bothered about Crummer. We've got this Sigbjorn who's even better. And yeah, I think that works. Start off with Rook. Let's get Eyvind in the middle. Cool, that works for me. Right, let's go. Alright, not too much dredge. They look higher level than we've seen before, though. That's interesting. Alright, what's this guy's attack? Okay, so he's one of these guys who does the spin attack, which is good. Heavy impact, which is splash damage for 1 strength damage. I think that's probably to everyone, I imagine. Alright, well, let's put one of these guys up against one each of the big dudes with the shields. What's his armor look like? Actually, it's only 2. It's only 2 for him as well. Maybe I should have brought Crummer in that case. Never mind, it's a bit too late to do anything about that now. Looks like everyone's only got an armor break of 2, apart from Oddleaf. Oddleaf's got 4. We definitely want to keep Oddleaf over this way. Yeah, I think this works. Let's keep them... No, actually, let's keep Eyvind over this side, just because there's more in total, I guess, on that side. Cool, let's go for it. He's not quite close enough to do any attacking. Let's move him here, and break armor on this guy. 21 armor, Jesus. What on earth? Damn. Okay, these guys are tough then. Let's just move Oddleaf back, and again, break armor. This next big guy's gonna go. What's he gonna do? He's gonna smash Rook for 4. That's quite bad. Yeah, let's move Alette back as well. Same thing, we just want to break armor on this guy. Jesus, that's a lot of armor. Well, we'll whittle them down, I guess, over time. Wow, 5 damage. Yeah, okay. This isn't going too well. I guess what we could do is... Who's got high attack out of all these guys? These 2 big guys probably have the highest, so let's actually... Well, we can give armor back to him, maybe. Just play a bit of a support role. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Perfect. The more armoured we can keep him, the better. I guess let's just attack over this way. Similar thing, I think, with Sigbjorn over here. We should probably just come and break armor. I'm actually going to put him in between Ivor and himself. Yeah, just so that this big guy can't go and attack either as well. We're going to have to armor break a couple more times, I think, before we can really get in and do anything. Oh, he got to move after his attack. Damn, that was tough as well. Okay. Could mark prey and it'll let Ivor attack him. Yeah, you know what, let's do that. Perfect. Nice. Nice. Crit as well. That was perfect. That was actually really, really good. Nice. Let's move Oddlift back, I think. She took a big hit in that last one, so she's definitely only breaking armor from now on. Perfect. Who's he going to go for? Eyvind? Okay. Nice. Alec can actually smash this guy now, so let's do it. Again, Oddlift's not going to get any kills this time, which is a bit frustrating, but never mind. Right then. We can actually kill him with Eyvind. Interesting indeed. Or we can get up in this guy's face and maybe break his armor, maybe? Who else has got low armor that we can actually help? Maybe we could move over this way. Do a mend on Rook. That works as well. Okay, Ivor's getting armor broken here. Oh, we can finish this guy, so let's do it. And we can probably finish this guy as well, I would have thought. Yep, let's do that as well. Nice. That just leaves the little guys now, so I think we're in the clear, more or less. What can Rook do? Probably just armor break, right? Oh, actually, I could use Mark of Prey again, because there was two people adjacent to him then. Yeah, I always forget about Rook's ability, actually. It's a really good one. Nice. Armor broken in a bit of a chain there as well, which is good. But let's stay still, she can finish this guy off, so let's do that. Actually, I could have attacked him as well. Never mind. Is that Ivor down? Ah, that's a shame. I didn't actually think he'd go down from that. Never mind. I think we'll use this arc lightning attack. Pretty sure it goes in a diagonal line, right? So that should hit both of them, I think. Yep. Oh, it actually hit our own boy there as well. Damn. What's a mistake? But it should be okay, because he can just come and break this guy's armor, I think. Which will make him run off as well. That's fine. Oh, he's going for Rook. That is quite alright. Gonna have to continue breaking armor though, because everyone's strength's a bit low now, so. Okay. Take all over this guy's armor off and then he's down on the next turn. Who's left? Let's actually move over this way and attack this guy. Because those slingers can get really annoying. Okay, Alec took a bit of a hit there. I actually really want Oddlift to get the kill. That's pretty bad. I don't think I'm in danger of losing anyone if I... Yeah, I'm not. Let's just move people away and end the turn. Genuinely want Oddlift to get the kill here. Oh crap, I didn't realise she's only got 2 strength, so we are going to have to knock this guy's strength down a little bit, down to 2 at least. You know what, let's just kill him. I don't want to wait around just for Oddlift. It's fine. If she can't get the kill, it's probably because she's not good enough to get the kill, so then I probably shouldn't be leveling her up anyway. Ivor got injured. That's a bit of a shame. Hopefully not too badly, and we don't have to wait too long. Got some renown, so hopefully we can get some supplies with that. Welcome to my mead house, Sigbjorn's mead house. Wasn't expecting a Val this far south, or this drunk, I can see that. There are people huddled in the corners of the mead hall, looking on with uneasiness. Who are all these? Who are you people? No, they're friends. They made this place. It's not really mine. You lured Dredge back to a room full of unarmed people? What's wrong with you? Come on, I saved everyone in here. They shared some fine drink, the best drink. Wait, I was saving your ass, remember that part? If you knew you'd come up here, you could have told me. What do we do with this guy? Anyone here is welcome to join us. Yep, I think so. Townspeople show you a huge stack of barrels filled with quality mead and help you haul them back to the caravan. Perfect. Got some supplies. Good. I'll miss this place. Good memories. Yeah, we really needed those supplies. So with some help, you gather up your cask of mead and head back to the caravan. Sigbjorn and the other survivors in tow. The caravan gives the boisterous Val a large berth as you set out for Bosgard. Cool. Still only 2 days of supplies though, so it's not the best, but at least it's something, right? Hopefully the next place doesn't take us that long to get there, or we get some supplies in between. So, what did I do? Sigbjorn wakes in a pool of his own sick. Why am I surrounded by small people? The other clansmen let him sleep off his drunken stupor on the ground, and this morning he's paying the price. Help him recover, post some guards nearby just in case, leave and make sure he doesn't follow. I don't think we need to post guards, let's help him recover. Reluctantly, your clansmen offer any food and drink they can scrounge together for the morning Val. When one offers thin mead, he pushes it away. In fact, take this away from me. He says, handing you his massive mead stein. -1 supplies, okay, that's not terrible. Eventually, Sigbjorn comes to you. I won't get into details, he says. I was supposed to bring those casks from Reykjavik back to Bosgard. I drank maybe half by accident, okay. Point is, Sigbjorn continues, you don't tell anybody what happened, and I won't tell anyone about the mead you got, okay? Trust me on this one. You agree, and get back to travel. Ooh. Treasure hunter, I don't know what that was. Gained an item which was someone's blessing. Morale declined. And 1 day of supplies. Not good. Someone has been nicking extra goods from the supplies, a concerned woman tells you. Counted these myself yesterday, no mistake. This keeps up, we'll all be starving before long. Post a few extra guards to watch the supplies, ask clansmen if they've seen anything suspicious. Announce that any more missing supplies will result in rationing and tell me if you see it again. Then we're going to ask clansmen to see if they've seen anything suspicious. I'm not too bothered about this one because we've only got 1 day of supplies anyway. We're in danger of losing that already, so let's see. Notice anything unusual around the wagons? You ask several groups in the caravan. To a man, they shake their heads, but they ask no questions. You can tell concern is spreading throughout. Okay, probably the wrong decision then. Never mind. Looks like we've got something up ahead here, but we are now out of supplies, unfortunately. Yep, we're losing people. Actually lost some Val then as well. So you notice most of the Val pacing while others sleep. Their brief conversations with each other and other clansmen grow shorter and sharper. Go away, Ros, one Val to a young girl asking him too many questions. All the clansmen stop and stare. Break the tension by making a joke. When press you've kept it together this long, send the Val ahead of the caravan to put some space between you and what's wrong with you. Yeah, let's send them ahead. We can all use a bit of space to stretch. You say to the giant, why don't you and the other Val take the lead, set the pace, we'll follow. He looks at you and nods, appreciating the grateful compromise. The giant explains, we live in the north for its space, endless miles of snow, ice, mountains and fields, space to be alone. But here there's no time for such things. Understanding slowly trickles through the caravan, relieving some of the tension. Good. Morale improved. Nice one. Alright, nearly at Bosgard. Get some supplies there.
Steep cliffs, the sprawl of Bosgard comes into view. A city of contrasting rich and poor, opportunity and gamble. Our best hope for salvation, or our graves.
Chapter 11. The Slayer and the Slain. Finally, you arrive at Bosgard, where the wall stretches for miles in both directions and are littered with the bodies of Dredge, Val, and men. Excuse the mess, shouts a voice from above the gates. This place looks really fucking cool, by the way. Okay, so looking up, you spy a striking Val, his face wreathed with matted black hair. Movement at the gates catches your eye. Dredge are still banging on the gate doors. Without luck. Let us in, you shout. Sigbjorn pushes past. I won't be hearing the end of this for a while, he says, before yelling, open up, Bulwark. They dug me out of Reykjavik. You hear a laugh echoing on the wind as the doors creak. A dozen armed men, led by a massive Val, make quick work of the dredge and usher you into the city. Nice. Yeah, this place is really cool. Sigbjorn. So you may be interested to know they brought a mender. You didn't go to get a mender. Where's the mead? Oh, this guy looks cool. He's a bit of a beast, isn't he? His big bear skin. Sigbjorn shrugs apologetically. I guess the mender will do. Either we've got a chance now, or we're completely screwed. I'm Rook. We've come a long ways. Some as far as Skogr. Are you in charge here? In charge of the governor, I suppose. Listen, if you have something to tell him, say it now, otherwise you're on your own. I don't care where you go, but stirring up trouble is probably the only reason you'll see me again. It won't be to talk. Mender, come along. We're going to see the governor. Bolverk and Sigbjorn leave with Eyvind, who goes willingly, signalling that he's fine. Fane. This is just like Frostfeller all over again. This is nothing like Frostfeller. The one in Bearskin is probably leading the Ravens. Ravens? Is that good or bad? Depends on who they're working for. Hopefully it really is the governor and not someone trying to strong-arm their way into his seat. I guess we wait for Eyvind to tell us, if he comes back. I'm not worried about Eyvind. I'm worried about the army of refugees we brought, who don't belong here. You're probably right. Nobody ever uttered a nice thing about Bosgard, so what now? We ought to go to the docks and see what our options are, in case we need to leave quickly. Did you notice the city guards when we came in? What guards? I have a feeling the Ravens are all they've got left. Something serious went down. And when Bellower gets here, he's going to walk right through this place, without even breaking his stride. Let's keep that to ourselves for now. So, the docks. Interesting. All right, cool. Well, yeah, we made it. We made it to this fine little looking city with walls all around it. Feel like we are actually safe here. But I'm going to end the episode here, guys. So if you made it this far, as always, thank you very much for watching. Make sure you hit that like button if you enjoyed the episode. Leave any tips, feedback, or comments down in the comment section below. And if you've not subscribed yet and you're enjoying this content, why not consider hitting that subscribe button and the bell for notifications so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. I also play Total War on my channel as well, and various other strategy games from time to time. So if that's the kind of thing that sounds interesting to you, then yeah, why not hit that subscribe button. With all that said, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.